Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking play. That's a great thing, thank you. We really appreciate that. You're a good person no matter what your parents say about you. It's that time of year again. Super Bowl is right around the corner. In this video, I'm gonna show you a chili recipe that I've been making for a couple years now, and I've actually been able to fool some of the non-plant-based eaters. Let's put your chef hat on. I mean, wear whatever you want, it's fine. If you're in your pajamas, that's fine too. Okay, all right. Let's get into the ingredients for this Super Bowl plant-based chili. First things first, you're gonna need an onion. Any onion that you would like. I prefer the red onions. They just taste a little bit better to me. You're gonna need a couple peppers, a can of black beans, a can of kidney beans, one 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Grab your favorite plant-based ground beef. Mine so happens to be Beyond. Use whatever you would like. Gardein is fine, Impossible is fine. Some liquid smoke, a whole bunch of garlic. I mean, do you need to see it? It's garlic, it's in my hand. You know what garlic is, right? My secret weapon, but it's really not a secret weapon, it's just brown sugar. Your next thing you need is your favorite chili packet. Whichever one that you like, I'm sure you've used these things before. The reason I'm not going all Food Network here is I'm trying to make this recipe very simple, very fast. It's easy for anyone that has never cooked before, and people that have cooked are probably laughing right now, like this dude is putting out a video and he's just telling you to buy chili packets and throw them in there, or taco seasoning. Yeah, I am. But for the purpose and the intent of this video, I feel like this is probably the easiest way to go. The cookware that you're gonna need for the recipe is a frying pan right here and one large soup pot. What I like to do first is get the vegetables all chopped up. I like a finer diced onion and a little bit finer chopped up pepper as well. All right, you got your veggies all chopped up. What I like to do here is, in a separate skillet or separate pan like I showed, take your plant-based ground beef and let's get this in the pan and start this cooking. I do use a little bit of oil in the pan for non-stick purposes. You don't have to use oil. Definitely check the ground plant-based beef and mush it around so it doesn't stick to the pan and burn. Good tip. Let's start that. Now at the same time, I also like to put just a little bit of oil in the main cooking pot with the onions to get those started. And both of these should go for about 10 or so minutes until the onions are translucent, starting to get a little bit soft, and the beef starts to do its thing. Now, as the beef starts to cook, the beef starts to cook, you wanna break it apart a little bit, like so. Just like you would other ground beefs. Now there's always something I tend to forget. This time it was the garlic. So I'm gonna hop over and get some garlic chopped up and throw that into the onions at this point too. Hey, the other day we found this little handy garlic slicer grater thing at Bed Bath & Beyond. So if you're tired of those smelly garlic fingers, this will probably be the thing for you. Maybe we'll leave the link in the description. Let's see how it works. We've never used it before, so this is probably not the best idea. Press it down. What? It actually works! Take that garlic, you throw it in with the onions, and give it a quick little stir. You still kind of have garlic fingers, so I don't know, that might be, I don't know. I've got the garlic and onions going. They're starting to feel softer, so that's what you're kind of going for. Get that stirred up there. A couple taps of pepper, and then a shake or two of salt, or 4 or 5. Let's get that heat back up. Let these go for another 10 or so minutes. Then, if we take a look at the ground beef, you can see that it's starting to brown up. So we probably only got a few minutes left for that. But that's looking pretty good right now. You want to have a little bit of that char on this because it adds like a really nice texture to the chili. While all of that is finishing up cooking, let's turn the heat down on this because this is pretty much good to go. And then let's get your 2 cans of beans open and your tomatoes open. Once your peppers are to your liking, combine the ground beef into that big soup pot. And then add your crushed tomatoes. Add in all your beans. Most of the seasoning packets are gonna tell you to add in some water. I like to use veggie broth, between 2 and 4 cups, depending on how thick that you like your chili to be. Start with 2 cups, see what that looks like. After you get the seasonings in there, give it a taste too, and see where we're at. Once your broth is in, get your seasoning packs in there. Turn the heat back up. And now comes better. And now comes the secret ingredients, but I don't know how secret they are because I've seen them used before, but this is just two things I like to do to add like a little bit of my own flair on it. Liquid smoke. If you don't like smoky food, skip this step. Not that big of a deal. What I think it does is it gives it kind of like that outdoor cooked over a fire kind of a thing. Most vegan foods are kind of missing that flavor profile. Be careful, a little goes a long way. I only use about a teaspoon of this, and then I flavor check, and then I add and adjust. That's all you need, 1 teaspoon. Another thing I like to use too is cayenne pepper. But if you've got people in your household who don't like spicy food, where is she? You can skip this step also. When you make your serving of this, add in your own spices that you want. I usually throw in some Frank's, or I'll throw a couple dashes of cayenne on it because I like things a little bit spicier. But I omit this in the general recipe because I want Kate to eat it. But if I don't want Kate to eat my food, this is what I go to. Pro tip. And then lastly, but not leastly, brown sugar. That's the wrong side. Brown sugar right here. When did I start doing this? I honestly, this is probably like 10 years ago. You know, before switching over to a vegan lifestyle, when I was making like SuperBowl chilies and all that kind of stuff, I saw something on Food Network and they were like, yeah, sweet and heat kind of a thing. I was like, dude, I'm gonna throw some brown sugar in my chili. And I did it one year and Kate was like, why does this taste so much different? It's amazing. It's the brown sugar. I use about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I know it might sound like a lot, but it's really not that much, and it adds just like another little unique depth of flavor on top of all the other flavors going on, and it's really, really delightful. Yep, I just said delightful. I'm leaving it in there. Now make sure you stir this up right away as soon as it gets in there because brown sugar has a tendency to kind of stay together. So you want to make sure you get that broken up as quickly as possible. You can definitely feel it in there as you're stirring. And now while that chili is cooking, let's get that cashew cream ready to go. Make this in a big batch because trust me, you're gonna put this stuff on everything. Here we go. 1 cup of some cashews. If you don't have a Vitamix, get one of these things because they're really good. 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Sometimes I add 4. We'll go 3. 1 tablespoon of a lemon juice, a teaspoon or so of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then blend till smooth. So good. Reach in there, give it a taste. I'm telling you, this right here should be like a video on its own. Once Kate started making cashew cream, I don't even know what we don't put it on. I'll leave the recipe in the description below. And let us know if you try it. We're curious. See what you think. Now, just to add some flair to it. There you go. A couple scallions right there, because we fancy. That's kind of a lot Mickey Mouse. Hey, hidden Mickey. Holy cow, that really is hidden Mickey. All right, so you get your cashew cheese on there, a couple little sprinkles of scallions there, and we are Food Network, son. There it is, the best plant-based chili ever until you make yours and maybe it's better. I don't know, but let me know if you do. Here's what we got, little fancy little scallions on there and Kate's amazing cashew cream sauce. Let's give it a little taste. It's that awkward taste part of the video. Dude, oh my God. It's so good, so savory. A little bit of sweetness from that brown sugar. It's absolutely delicious. The perfect finisher is the cashew cream, for real. SuperBowl chili, y'all. Add what you want, take away what you want, make it spicier, make it sweeter. That's the fun thing about chili, man. You can take a bunch of stuff in your kitchen and it just turns into something and you call it your own, and that's what makes it special. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Let us know in the comment section below if you are going to try this recipe out, or if you already did, let me know. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. Before you go, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give this video a like if it was useful. Also turn on the bell notification so you don't miss another recipe video from us here at Let's Be Better. We appreciate it, enjoy the game, take care of each other, and we'll see you next time. About to go eat some chili.